There's an elite club that everyone wants to join. It employs millions of people and is worth billions of dollars a year. Its leaders are the United States, India, and Hong Kong, but countries like the UK, Egypt, and Iran are members too.
We're talking movies, or more accurately, movie industries. And here in the UAE, there's one being built too. It's all thanks to an emerging generation of young filmmakers like Ali Mostafa, director of the Emirates' first feature film, City of Life.
To find out who he is and why his film was so important, join us as we take you behind the cameras to discover the future of Dubai on the silver screen. City of Life wasn't Ali's first film. It wasn't his first award-winning movie either.
That was scooped by his short, Under the Sun. Now 29 years old and with his first feature film behind him, Ali's back at his office planning his next step.
So is this your new office?
This is actually an office I had set up before City of Life. It's AFM Film Productions and is where I used to do all my TV commercials.
And what effect did City of Life have on you?
City of Life had obviously a huge effect on me. Every filmmaker would like to have the right credentials, and to have a feature film on your belt really gives you that.
Now, what about the industry? When City of Life finally gets its release, what effect do you think it's going to have?
Well, initially the idea of City of Life is to help promote indigenous films in the region and help pave the way for them, and also, again, to promote international productions to come here and shoot as well.
And speaking of international, for the global audiences who maybe haven't come to Dubai, what impact do you think City of Life is going to have on them?
I hope the film would paint a more natural picture of the city, rather than the artificial one, the Western media usually depicts it.
The most important part of a film is the part that many moviegoers don't even notice: the script. The script tells a story, creates an atmosphere, and shapes the way the film develops. It's the basic building block of any movie.
Ahmed Arshi is an author and a scriptwriter. He's won numerous awards, and his most recent short was screened at Cannes.
How important is the role of a screenwriter to a film?
Well, it's the start of a film. Before the producer could put money in, he has to see script. He has to read the script, he has to approve into it, and from there he can put money in and starts going to pre-production.
How many screenplays have you written?
Feature films, I've written 6. I'm writing my 7th right now. In terms of short films, I've written over 40.
So, did you have the chance to read my screenplay?
As a matter of fact, yes, I have, and I'll get back to you.
Okay.
So I may not have a career in scriptwriting, but writer-director Ali's movie City of Life was a smash at the Dubai International Film Festival.
I am premiering my first feature film, and it's also the first Emirati film to be represented in an Arabian gala, and it's called City of Life.
It's not on general release yet, but there's such a demand to see it, Ali is preparing a special post-festival screening.
Ali wanted to be a filmmaker for as long as he could remember. He grew up by the sea, dreaming of the movies he would make.
I've been making films since as early as 9 years old. If I didn't have my brothers or my cousins or my friends around, I used to use my toys and do a lot of stop-motion animation.
What were some of the titles?
Well, some of the titles are films like Baby Batman, Baby Bond.
Future blockbusters in the making.
Yeah.
And independent of films that you produced, were there films that you watched as a kid that really inspired you?
I think emotionally one of the most inspiring films that I'd seen when I was younger would be Mostafa Aqad's The Message. There's a lot of connection with the film on a personal level, and the fact that it was captured in such an emotional way that brings a tear to my eye every time I see it.
Well, on to less serious matters. I understand you used to swim somewhere up here?
Yes, I did.
All right, let's go check it out. So this is where you came when you were a kid?
Yeah. This is where I used to come with my friends and my cousins. Believe it or not, we used to go surfing over there. Over there, we used to go spearfishing, snorkeling, and just up there on that tower is where we used to, hang out and have diving competitions.
Ali often involved his younger brother Muhammad in his films. Now a professional footballer, Muhammad has fond memories of the movies they made growing up.
I remember one of them was called The Mob. It was me, my brother Umar, and my best friend Imran. We acted in it, and I was like the good guy, and I had to save the people. I remember diving into the pool, and then he made an explosion behind me.
With the film Scarred, Ali did a lot of the makeup. Can you tell me more about that?
He put a scar from here, and he made it look like it cut through his eyebrow, through there all the way down. And honestly, I actually thought it was real. A lot of people believed it, I'm always looking forward to see what he'll come up with, because every time is a surprise,
After the break, we take a stroll down memory lane with Ali, and we'll meet some of the others involved in building up Dubai's film industry.
Coming up, we meet some of Dubai's other talented directors, and as the countdown to City of Life's first open screening continues, I'll be learning how to fake a fight.
But now, Ali tells us about his first job as an interior designer.
I wanted to start, making my own money and working and gaining that experience. Growing up, I was always, alhamdulillah, I was blessed with the gift to draw and sketch and so forth. And, I said, let me use that skill and try and interpret it into interior design.
How did you move from interior design into getting into London Film School?
I've always wanted to do film. Film was something that was inevitable for me. Interior design was something that I just did because I was able to. But when I applied to the London Film School and got accepted, that's when I realized, okay, this has to end, and that's when I stopped and I went focused on making films.
Ali returned to Dubai to film his graduation project, Under the Sun. His budget was tiny, but he was determined to make it happen.
As usual, his brother Muhammad helped him. But what does he really think of Ali as a director?
I'd say he's probably gifted. He has a talent, and I know for sure he can go far, inshallah.
Inshallah.
What do you think about that, Ali?
Well, it's actually the first time I'm hearing any type of feedback from him, so this is quite interesting.
You never talked to him before?
I guess when we worked professionally on Under the Sun and the short films, that was that. I never approached him like, so what do you think of my directing? So this is the first time I've heard it, and it's nice, thank you.
It's heartwarming. This is a good moment for you two. So you shot Under the Sun around here?
Under the Sun, there was a particular scene where Muhammad is fishing with his friend and he was being bullied by some kids that just pull up over there.
Basically, I never really liked acting and stuff, but then after Under the Sun, I actually enjoyed it. I would consider doing another movie.
Well, Ali, you gonna cast your brother again?
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I think Muhammad was definitely a natural in the film. He needed absolutely no direction. When we explained to him the whole concept, he got it on the spot. He actually made a very small appearance in City of Life, walking out of an airplane.
Really?
Yeah. An extra.
You were an extra. So you used to be the star, and now you're the extra. With Under the Sun finished, Ali went to work making promotional films and adverts. But his cinema career had stalled.
Ali took me to the Bollywood Cafe to explain what happened then.
So you came back from the London Film School. What happened next?
Well, I had done my short film Under the Sun, which was my graduation film, and then I tried to get myself on as many sets as I could, which was the commercial industry.
So you worked in advertising?
I did, yeah. And obviously my dream for my entire life was to make a feature.
So we're here in the Bollywood Cafe, and I know this place was very, very important for City of Life.
It was because a friend of mine had told me to come here and check out one of the lookalikes that were performing, and he was a Shah Rukh Khan lookalike, and said it'd be interesting to do a documentary on him. I said, yeah, that's a very cool angle, but I wanted to see how I could make that into a feature. So I developed the idea, and I said I couldn't do my first feature on Dubai and just have an Indian character, because that wouldn't really represent Dubai. So, we put in the Emirati story and then the Western story, and draft after draft, and that's how we came up with City of Life.
Very cool. And did you shoot most of it just in this space here?
Most of the Bollywood sequences and the Indian character story was done around this area. That's where, the Suresh Khan character used to sit. And I'm going to show you one of the most memorable scenes of the movie.
All right.
Just up
I'm
here.
excited. Let's go.
So there's a place.
This is the place?
Yeah.
Nice.
This is where Sonu Sood came for the first time before his performance. There was this very memorable scene where he put his arms like that and he looked at himself
in the mirror and he did this amazing like dance. So this place, you know, brings back a lot of memories.
Getting money for a movie isn't easy anywhere in the world. Ali had the script, but he needed the cash. After raising funds through sponsors, Ali approached Filmworks once again to get his movie into production. His timing was ideal. Filmworks CEO Tim Smythe knew that there was a demand for local movie projects. Suddenly, Ali's city started to come to life. How difficult was it to get City of Life into production?
Well, it's a complex movie. I mean, you know, you've got 80 cast to find, you've got 46 locations and 3 languages. So logistically, it was a big challenge.
And what did you think of Ali as a director?
I was nervous initially because it was a big project for a first-time director. But once, after the first week on set, he settled in very well, and I was quite impressed with him.
Budding filmmakers now have lots of places to hone their skills, like the newly opened Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid School for Communication, the SAE Institute, and the Manhattan Film School, amongst others. Masoud Amrallah Al-Ali is the artistic director at the Dubai International Film Festival. I asked him what role festivals play.
We didn't have a movement in UAE or an industry in cinema especially. And today we have many filmmakers, we have many films are done in the past few years. And I think in the past 6 years only, UAE has become the #1 production country in the GCC.
What is the industry like in Dubai right now?
I think it's young, but I think Dubai especially has achieved a lot. I mean, with the Dubai Film Festival, with the Dubai Studio City, with the Dubai Media City, and also I'm talking with people now about cinema, and this wasn't there, I mean, just 10 years back.
Why is it so important to have an Emirati cinema?
I think this is the voice of the country. Cinema is a language. It's not just an entertainment. It's something, a cultural thing. It's going to help the new generation to understand their country and their heritage and their tradition better.
Writing a script and finding the money may be the most difficult parts of making a movie, but the challenges don't end there.
A lot of people underestimate what happens on movies. I mean, usually films consist of a lot of crew. It takes a lot to make a film. City of Life, in particular, had quite a large crew.
Obviously, you've got your director,
It was the gaffers,
the lighting department,
the best boys, the
wardrobe, hair,
We'd have the runners.
stunt players.
Every day we would have about 100 people on set. And every single particular person on set was an asset to the whole process of making this film.
Now, I know the crash was a big part of the film City of Life. How difficult was it to film that?
The first page of the script where Ali had 200 cars crashing and burning and exploding. But with any big stunt scene, I mean, it's really the logistics and the safety factors. Altogether, it took 3 days of filming and 2 days of solid on-the-ground rehearsals.
Now, I've noticed in the trailer for your film, there's a lot of stunts, there are a lot of fight scenes. Why is that?
I've always had a fascination with action films. Before wanting to become a filmmaker, I always wanted to become a stuntman. I used to do a lot of action films with my cousins, and we used to get up to a lot of crazy stuff. So the idea to try and incorporate a bit of action in the film while still keeping it in line with the drama was something that I thought was pretty cool.
Martial arts expert Safar worked on City of Life as the fight coordinator. He had the tough task of teaching the actors how to fall and fight. Okay, looks easy, let's do it.
Too hard.
It's hard?
Yeah, you must be careful.
All right, well, it's fine. Okay, I'm not ready, that's why you're gonna teach me.
Okay.
What do I do?
First, you punch with your right hand and you step forward.
Step.
Yeah.
Now
and then
what?
after that, I try to kick you and you just try to block, basically doing that.
Okay.
Just that. All right? Go
All right,
back.
all right,
Strike.
all right, all right.
Go.
And, whoa, all right.
After that, he tried
Okay.
to punch me because I come back here.
Now I punch
Face-
you.
Yeah.
Boom.
I go there.
Okay, now
and I
what?
tried to punch you back.
Uh-huh. And,
Try to punch me in my stomach hard, okay?
All right.
And I go down. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you can punch.
all right.
Yeah,
And
then
you
I'm
go
on the
down.
floor.
Okay, good. So did anyone get hurt while you were doing these fight scenes in the movie?
Just me.
Just you?
Yeah.
What happened?
Just from getting kicked and rock, just landing on the rocks.
How hard is it to teach actors to fight?
It's not hard. It's easy. It just depends on the people how quickly they learn.
And me? Actually, no,
You?
don't answer that. Let's do this first. Let's finish it,
Okay.
and then you can tell me.
All right.
The champion! Honestly, how'd I do?
For first day, it's very good.
Really?
Yeah, you got it quickly.
All right. Watch out. Next action star. Now it's Ali's turn to direct me.
And ready? Yeah, okay. Action. All right.
والله صنع عوافي راكب الدراجات زين
شو استوى؟
والله
بلاك.
تعال 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 تعال
بلاك. Basically, you need to pause a bit more.
Okay.
So it's almost you pause.
All right.
You kind of like.
I
What was
look-
that sound? In your head, you must be playing it out in your head. So that's how you
Right.
give yourself some time.
Okay.
So you stop and you go, okay, I heard something. Did I hear something? Yes, I did. That's where you get
And
to
then
give
I
yourself the
pull you.
beats.
Okay.
And ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Action.
All right. والله صرنا عوافن زين. راكبين دراجات. كذا كالعادة يعني كل اسبوع نصير. و
شو؟
تعال 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 تعال. والعالم. ايه. اسف. ناقصكم انتم غبي. مرة ثانية انتبه ها.
يا اخي الرجال قال لك اسف.
قدم مطاركم بسنادكم يلا.
Now I know what the Kabi felt like. That was for real.
I'm sorry, man. You okay? You okay? All right. How was it?
It was fantastic.
It was all right?
Fantastic.
Okay.
You see, if your heart's pumping, if you're in it, we're gonna capture all that emotion on the camera anyway.
Maybe a career in acting beckons. After the break, we'll catch up with Ali as he prepares for the City of Life screening and meet the young director about to become the next big thing. Coming up, we'll meet Ali as he prepares for the first open screening of City of Life. But now, we talk to Mohammed Mamduoh, the man who's following in Ali Mostafa's footsteps. Mohammed Mamdouh's first experiment with film was a redubbed director's cut of Disney's The Lion King at the age of only 9. Now 20 and mostly self-taught, Mohammed has been making short films since 2006 and is currently working on getting funding for his first feature film.
السلام عليكم. وقع بالأمس في الشرق الأوسط.
Okay, cut. Emphasize more on the...
What is it about film that you want to achieve?
I try to tell stories that are relevant to where I'm living, while doing something entertaining and doing something I want to do, not doing it just for the sake of an audience.
Harmful marks created instead.
If people go to the cinema to watch a film, there should be a group of strangers laughing, screaming, or crying to whatever you want them to be feeling, then you've achieved your objective as a filmmaker, and that's what I think film should be.
Part of the reason City of Life was so successful was the way it portrayed Dubai. Ali's love for the city shone through every shot. Ali may be a filmmaker, but he's a biker at heart. He spends time on his motorcycle to relax and clear his head. Cool ride.
Thank you.
So we're here in Satwa. Why Satwa?
Satwa is, I have a lot of memories around this area. It's one of the oldest parts of Dubai, and it has a lot of spice to it.
How would you describe Dubai to someone who hasn't been here?
It's funny because Dubai reminds me of, Tatooine.
From Star Wars?
From Star Wars. The bar scene where all the different aliens come together but don't really, interact. It kind of gives me that vibe where they congregate but yet they don't really know each other. And at the same time, Dubai is a central part of the globe where all the different nationalities really do come together. And it's this amazing melting pot of different cultures.
Do you think Dubai has been misunderstood?
Dubai is very misunderstood. You know, it's a shame how a lot of the Western media is treating Dubai. And it's a shame they're not really respecting, you know, the achievements of Dubai and what Dubai has really accomplished.
Speaking of achievements, do you think you could have made City of Life anywhere else?
It's a yes and no answer. I mean, City of Life is a very universal story, so it probably could have been placed anywhere in any major city in the world. But at the same time, the resolutions of each of the characters probably, you know, wouldn't have become what they were had it not been in Dubai, and Dubai playing that fourth character, if you will. And obviously being from here and making my first feature and knowing Dubai so well, I wouldn't have done it anywhere else.
Ali loves Dubai. But is love for the city enough to keep the industry going?
I'm reasonably optimistic with some of the developments that are happening regionally, and hopefully there will be incentives put in place, and this will attract international production. And there's definitely an eagerness to develop local production, so we're trying to support that as much as possible at the present time.
What I want is to see local films in the theaters, and everybody's going there to watch an Emirati film, and they get used to the idea of having Emirati films.
I'd like to see more initiative and people trying to push forward to making feature films. I know it isn't easy. It wasn't easy for me. It took me 3 years. But I am standing here in front of you saying that I have done it, I've achieved it, and anyone can.
Back to the present. Ali is busy with preparations for tonight's show. He's invited friends, family, and most importantly, film distributors. Tonight could be make or break, and not just for Ali. Curtains up.
Thank you all for coming to this exclusive private screening of City of Life. I feel privileged that this is the first event. I hope you guys enjoy the film, and I look forward to seeing you all after the screening. And enjoy.
Bismillah. जग जाओ सपना देखना बंद करो Even flight attendants and taxi drivers can dream.
City of Life is off to a glittering start, but the heat is on. Dubai's emerging film industry is at a crossroads. Can it deliver? Will new Ali Mustafas make bigger and better films? Will we become a regional center for cinema? Two things are certain. Dubai has the will, it also has the skill. Combined, they could create an industry that will one day win the Emirates an Oscar.
You can now watch Emirati online. Just log on to dubai1.ae.